It's the Prayze Factor's My Winning Season series. We're catching up with winners and alumni from various seasons of the Prayze Factor Awards, hosted by Milton Wallace from All Nations TV. Find out all about these phenomenal creatives and their journeys, including all of their career moves and success stories after their Prayze Factor experience. It's the Prayze Factor's My Winning Season series. Check it out on all the Prayze Factor social media sites, the PGN TV Network's YouTube channel, or visit PrayzeFactorAwards.com.
I tried it my way.
Hello everyone, my name is Milton Wallace and I am here with the Prayze Factor My Winning Season. Today we have with us a young lady who's going to share with us her experiences on the main stage as a part of Prayze Factor and the things that's going on in her life. So today I want to introduce to you all a young lady by the name of ORNICIA Lowe out of the Atlanta area. And so we're just so glad to have her with us. How are you doing today?
I am doing great. So glad to be with you all on today.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
Yes.
We're glad to have you. So what I'd like for you to do to start us out is tell us a little bit about yourself. We'll talk about the Prayze Factor stuff a little bit in a few minutes. But let's hear about you first.
Just some general information. I am from California, Bay Area originally. I've been here in Georgia about 9 years. My husband and I work closely together doing this music thing. He is both a producer and musician, minister of music and all those kind of things. So we've written several songs together and things of that nature. We have 7 children altogether and 2 grandchildren. So that's a little bit about us.
Okay. Grandchildren. I wouldn't have thought that, but okay. That's great. That's great. Okay. So tell us a little bit about your experiences with Prayze Factor. What it was like when you first walked in that first evening or the afternoon for the first event, and then when you won. Tell us about that experience as well.
Well, let me say it was a wonderful experience. I think the first thing that I participated in, I'm trying to make sure I get my days right. It was an event where we came together at a restaurant. I got some like a meet and greet, and it was a wonderful experience to meet the people. I think that was the highlight for me. One of the highlights was meeting all these amazing artists who are also believers, who are also encouragers, so we all would encourage each other and just developing those kind of connections and friendships. I just felt like that was one of the major things for me. There's also, just a spirit of excellence across the board. Everything is done in a way that is orderly and high quality. So from even just the communications to things of this nature, where we have these wonderful opportunities to come and speak with you all. So the platform itself has been amazing. Coming to the actual Prayze Factor main event was spectacular. When you walk in, you just feel like you just stepped into the big major event, and just everything was, again, excellent. The music was wonderful, the artists were wonderful, and those like yourself and Dr. Teresa and Tawanda, just wonderful people, and it's been a blessing just to meet you all as well.
So what about when they called your name? How was that?
I was, at that point, I think I was like just content being there, and having met the other wonderful artists, such as Roshan, such as Delisha, and all the different ones that I met and had an opportunity to hear them and hear their works. I wasn't really, that wasn't at the top of my mind that I would actually be the winner. So I was actually shocked, to be honest, when my name was called, and I happily shocked, yes.
Oh, good. So let me just ask you this question. Let's just say that I met you today and I told you that I was a gospel artist and was wanting to start down this journey. What kinds of things would you tell me to help me to do things the right way?
When we're doing this thing called gospel Christian music, it's about him first, right? It's about the Lord. So making sure that your relationship with him is intact and that you're following his lead, because we in any aspect of life can just kind of get on our own little thing and we're doing what we want to do, but we want to make sure that we're in alignment with God's will, especially when we're doing his work. Because whenever you're singing gospel music, that's what you're doing. You're doing the work for the gospel. And so that would be the main thing, is to make sure that your relationship is intact. Of course, always work on your skills, honing your skills, practicing, preparing, and doing all the things to continue to grow as an artist as well, because we also want to do things in excellence. So, and then another big thing that I love about the Prayze Factor, I'll say, is the ability to collaborate. We need to collaborate with one another. We can bounce ideas off each other, maybe something that you wouldn't have thought to do on your own, or maybe it's not particularly your style, but you get with someone else and you guys come together and make something beautiful. So collaborating, being open to those kind of things are important. But again, of course, God is first in this business, so to say.
There you go. So,
yes, sir.
Tell me a little bit about your future. What do you see in the future as far as things that you'd like to accomplish or you'd like to do, in your ministry?
Definitely, again, following what I said, certain things that, how God will give us promises, God will show us things that he wants us to do or things that he's going to do in our lives. So the fulfillment of the promises that God has over my life, I would like to see them. And I believe that I'm kind of at that place. And and one of the things that is part of that is doing more of the traveling and going to other nations and, presenting the gospel in both, singing form or whatever form God says, he needs at that moment and for that particular assignment. So just, I see myself doing more of the traveling, more of expanding and continuing to create more music and put out more music.
Okay. So any closing comments or words you'd like to share with the audience that you might want just been burning you'd like to talk about as far as Prayze Factor or music or God or any of those things?
Because you never know where someone is in life, and someone might come across this broadcast, and I hope that something that we're saying encourages you. But the biggest thing I can encourage you to do is to know God for yourself, to seek after him for yourself, and to find out what God is calling you to do, because God has a purpose for you. It's not just the people you see on the screen, but it's every part of the body matters, and so you matter. That's one thing I want to say. And God loves you, and God has a plan for your life. Whether you're meant to sing, whether you're a person that's gonna, whether you're a janitor, whatever you're doing, we all do it to the glory of God. So I just want to encourage you that wherever you are in life, even if you're going through hard times, it will get better. God has a plan for your life.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time today to talk with us and share your experiences with Prayze Factor. And we're just so excited about what God is doing in your life and things he's got planned for you, and looking forward to see where you're going to be and where he's going to take you next. So thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it and look forward to seeing you.
Thank you so much for having me. God bless you, and I appreciate you.
All right then.